Oh.
Commissioners and community, welcome to the annual meeting for the Minneapolis Park and Recreation Board. Today is Thursday, January 2nd, 2025. I am the board secretary, and I will take us through roll call, agenda, and the election of the president, and after that, hand the rest of the meeting over to the president. I will say we're proud to announce that we are back live tonight, broadcasting, so you won't have to wait until tomorrow to see this meeting.
Woohoo.
All right, beginning with the roll call. Commissioner Abeni.
Present.
Commissioner Alper.
Present.
Commissioner Forney.
Present.
Commissioner Menz.
Present.
Commissioner Musich.
Present.
Commissioner Olson. Absent. Commissioner Rucker.
Present.
Commissioner Schaefer.
Present.
Commissioner Thompson.
Present.
Can I get someone to move the agenda?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes. All right, do I have any nominations for the role of president for the Minneapolis Park Board for 2025? Commissioner Forney.
Thank you. On our U.S. presidential election day, with his personal reluctance, our oldest U.S. president had handed the torch to 60-year-old Vice President Kamala Harris. Today, on our Park Board election day, as the oldest elected president of the Minneapolis Park and Recreation Board, I hereby enthusiastically pass the torch to our 60-year-old Vice President, Kathy Abene. And I do so because of skill sets we all admire, yet are rare in any elected official. When she explains, we understand, distilling complex concepts in layperson language. When she disagrees, we feel respected, not rejected. She laughs at herself, not at others. I hereby wholeheartedly nominate District 6 Commissioner Kathy Abene as our next president of the Minneapolis Park and Recreation Board.
I'll second that.
Thank you, Commissioner Forney. Thank you, Commissioner Musich. Do we have any other nominations for the role of president for 2025? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? All right, we have one nomination for the role of president for 2025. It is Commissioner Abeni. When I, well, actually, this is just a aye or a nay. So all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations, President Abeni.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for those kind words, Commissioner Forney. And I just wanted to say a couple quick things, and then we'll move through the agenda. But I want to thank all of you for supporting me and putting your trust in me. It's an honor and a privilege to serve as president of this board. I hope that 2025, the last year of this term and the last year of this particular Board of Commissioners, will represent the residents of Minneapolis as stewards of the park system, will be productive, collegial, and will leave a legacy we can all be proud of. I want to enthusiastically thank Commissioner Meg Forney for her leadership over the last 3 years. You did a lot to get our board with 7 new commissioners up and running, and you did it with patience, commitment, and good cheer. This board has accomplished a lot during your tenure, and the citizens of Minneapolis have benefited greatly. Thank you, Meg. And with that, I'd like to move to the nomination for vice president, or the selection of our vice president. Are there any nominations for vice president? Commissioner Rucker.
I would like to nominate Commissioner Musich.
Second.
I heard a second. Are there other nominations for vice president? Any other nominations? Nominations for vice president? Well, we have one name in nomination. That's Commissioner Musich. We'll go ahead and take that to a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations, Commissioner Vice President Musich.
Thank you.
The next item on our agenda is nominating and selecting our secretary. Are there nominations for secretary of the board? Commissioner Musich. Vice President
thank you.
Musich.
Thank you, President Abeni. At this time, I'd like to place into nomination Deputy Superintendent Jennifer Ringgold as our board secretary. I did verify with her before the meeting that she is open to continuing to serve in this role.
Excellent. Second? Second. I heard a second from Commissioner Menz. Are there any other nominees or nominations for secretary? Any others? Any others? Okay. All those in favor of Deputy Superintendent Ringgold as our secretary for 2025, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Congratulations, and thanks once again for serving as our secretary, Secretary Ringgold. The next item on the agenda is a selection of our board attorney. Any nominations for board attorney? I see Commissioner Thompson's late.
Yes, thank you. I would like to nominate our heretofore Council Rice and his team.
Second.
Are there other nominations? I see Commissioner Schaefer.
No nominations, but a comment, if appropriate.
We didn't comment so much last year. Is that okay? Yeah. Any other nominations? Okay, let's go ahead and take this to a vote. All those in favor of Council Rice or Brian Rice serving as our board attorney for 2025, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Congratulations, Council Rice. Okay, now we have, the next one on our agenda is the Planning Commission. That's a 2-year term, and Commissioner Thompson will continue her 2-year term. Thank you so much for your service on that board. I know that's a lot of work around that commission. The next item then is for the Board of Estimate and Taxation. For that, we take a nomination and we'll vote. So are there any nominations? I see Vice President Musich.
I would like to nominate President Abeni to serve in that role. I think she's done. Thank you.
Second. Are there other nominations? Any other nominations? Okay, all those in favor of President Abeni, me, serving as the Board of Estimate and Taxation, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Aye. That passes as well. Okay. The next series of appointments are not to vote, but appointed by the president, and it's board representation on outside boards typically. And all of these are 1-year terms except for where I might mention. So the first item is the Blue Line, the Metro Blue Line Extension LRT Corridor Management Committee. I'm going to appoint Commissioner Rucker and then Commissioner Thompson as alternate. The next one is a Cedar Riverside Partnership. I'm going to appoint Commissioner Alper. I'll do these slowly because I know people are writing. The next one is the Internal Audit Committee. Commissioner Thompson will serve on that committee. The next one is the Lake Street Greenway Partnership. I'd like Commissioner Alper to serve on that. The Minneapolis Institute of Art Board. I'd like to appoint Commissioner Forney to that. For the Minneapolis Parks Foundation, we have 2 appointments, and I'd like to appoint Commissioners Musich and Rucker. Next, we have the Minneapolis Tree Advisory Committee, and this will be for a 2-year term. We have citizen appointments, but first we have a commissioner appointment to make, and I will appoint Commissioner Forney. And then the citizen appointments are as follows. For at-large position will be Erica Cummers. District 1 will be Drew Peterson. District 2, Giuseppe Marari. District 3, Carl Cuso. District 4, Mary Bola. District 5, Tim Keene. And District 6, Barb Schlafer. So, and I also wanted to say thank you to all of the applicants. We had more applications than we had positions, and some people are returning, so thank you for your ongoing service on this really important committee to the city of Minneapolis. Next is the Mississippi Watershed Management Organization. I'll appoint Commissioner Menz as the primary and Commissioner Forney as the alternate. On the Neighborhood Revitalization Program Board, I'd like to appoint Commissioner Menz. For the St. Anthony Falls Heritage Board, I'll appoint Commissioner Forney, Commissioner Menz. There's a citizen appointment of Sally Granz-Korsch, and she has also served in the past. Thank you to her. And finally, I will appoint Commissioner Schaefer in lieu of the president taking that spot. For the Youth Coordinating Board, I'll appoint Commissioner Rucker. And for the Homegrown Minneapolis Food Council, Michael Smith will continue his 2-year appointment. Similarly, the Minneapolis Bicycle Advisory Committee, the members will be continuing their 2-year term, and they are Jeremy Bergerson, Janice Gepner, and Maxwell Singer. Thank you, and thank you to Michael Smith on the Homegrown Food Council. Item number 6.14 on the agenda is a newer board. It's the Anti-Displacement Community Prosperity Program Board. There is no commissioner appointment for that board or citizen appointment that we make, but we will have representation. Director Adam Arvinson will be serving as the Park Board's staff liaison to that really important body of work. Next, we have, this is actually essentially the Minnehaha Creek Watershed District focus area partnership or cooperative agreement between the Watershed District, the Park Board, and the city's Public Works, Surface Water, and Sewers Group. There is a cooperative agreement, as I stated, and there's a policy steering committee. The commissioners appointed to that will be Commissioners Vice President Musich, Commissioner Schaefer, and me, Benny. The rest of the appointments are for our standing committees, and so they'll be as follows. Admin and Finance, the chair will be Commissioner Thompson, Vice Chair Commissioner Schaefer, and the members will be Commissioners Alper, Forney, and Rucker. Recreation Committee, Chair will be Commissioner Rucker, Vice Chair, Commissioner or Vice President Musich. The members will be Commissioners Alper, Menz, and Thompson. For the Planning Committee, the Chair will be Commissioner Forney, the Vice Chair will be Commissioner Thompson, and the members will be Commissioners Alper, Rucker, and Schaefer. On the Operations and Environment Committee, the chair will be Vice President Musich, Vice Chair Commissioner Schaefer, and the members will be Commissioners Forney, Menz, and Olson. On the Legislation and Intergovernmental Committee, the chair will be Commissioner Menz, the Vice Chair will be Commissioner Olson, and the members will be Commissioners Musich, Rucker, and I have a typo. Musich, Rucker, and Thompson. And finally, the last committee is the Standards and Conduct Committee. The chair will be Commissioner Schaefer, Vice Chair Commissioner Alper, and the members will be Commissioners Forney, Musich, and Olson. That brings us to the end of the agenda. Normally, we don't have much discussion, but I do see the Commissioner Forney's light is on. Commissioner Forney?
Yes, thank you, President Benny. First one to get to say that. Appreciate you acknowledging me, and a point of personal privilege, I'd like to acknowledge a passing. Okay. I think most of us know that we have a great loss in our community, and that is of Senator Carrie Dasick. My comment about her is that her father was a real pillar in this community, and truly, the apple did not fall far from the tree. She really gave back to this community, and come the next meeting, we will have a resolution passing acknowledging her. But I wanted everybody to know that there is a visitation from 5 to 8 this evening at, I'm not sure I'm going to say it right, Kozak Rodolkovich Funeral Chapel at 1918 University Avenue Northeast. May her memory be a blessing.
Thank you, Commissioner Forney. Noting the time is 5:15, the meeting is adjourned.